This is Ghostbusters. Let's talk VHS. In 1981, Saturday Night Live alum Dan Aykroyd came up with a groundbreaking idea to blend his fascination with paranormal and his comedic roots. Inspired by an article on the Journal of American Society for Psychical Research, Aykroyd envisioned a modern twist on the ghost-catching comedies of the 1940s and the 1950s, starring the likes of Abbott and Costello. A lifelong interest in the paranormal ran through Aykroyd's family. His father wrote a book on ghosts, and his great-grandfather was a renowned spiritualist, giving him a personal connection to the subject. When Aykroyd was first writing the script, he had John Belushi and Eddie Murphy in mind for the lead roles. However, Belushi's death in 1982 forced Aykroyd to pivot, and he eventually brought in Bill Murray for the role of Peter Venkman. The film's director Ivan Reitman saw immense potential in the script, but recognized that Aykroyd's original version was too ambitious. Initially set in the future with teams of Ghostbusters all around the world, the concept was scaled back to a present-day New York City setting with a small group of eccentric Ghostbusters. Reitman worked with Aykroyd and Harold Ramis to punch up the screenplay, keeping the humor while making the story more manageable. Murray's involvement wasn't locked in until the last minute, so actors like Tom Hanks and Chevy Chase were considered as backups. Ramis ultimately played the brainy Egon Spengler, though actors like Christopher Walken and Jeff Goldblum were also in the running. Eddie Murphy declined the role of Winston Zeddemore, and as a result, Ernie Hudson's part was reduced in the final screenplay. Actress Sigourney Weaver was cast in the role of Dana Barrett, who plays Bill Murray's love interest and later on possessed by Zool. Rick Moranis took on the role of Lois Tully after John Candy passed on it, bringing his unique comedic spin to the character. Comedian Sandra Bernhard was slated to play the role of Janine Melnitz, but did not accept the role. The role instead going to actress Annie Potts.
Ghostbusters, what do you want?
The lovable Slimer was inspired by John Belushi, especially his role in Animal House that Reitman directed. The creature actually did not have a name in the movie, as the name Slimer is never mentioned, and the crew actually called him Onionhead. The name Slimer came later on in the cartoon The Real Ghostbusters. One unexpected challenge was securing the title Ghostbusters. Universal Studios owned the rights to the name from a 1970s children's TV show, so Aykroyd and Reitman considered alternatives like Ghost Breakers and Ghost Smashers. Luckily, they managed to negotiate rights just in time. In addition to its stellar cast and unique storyline, Ghostbusters had a soundtrack that became almost as iconic as the film itself. Ray Parker Jr. was tasked with creating a theme song, and the result was the Infectious, which quickly climbed to #1 on the charts. The song became a massive hit, fueling the film's success and earning Parker an Academy Award nomination for Best Original Song. However, the catchy tune didn't come without controversy. Huey Lewis and the News sued Parker, claiming that the song's melody was too similar to their hit I Want a New Drug. The lawsuit was settled out of court, though the terms remained confidential. Years later, the details emerged, leading to further legal disputes between both parties. Ghostbusters was released on June 8, 1984, and it was an immediate hit, grossing over $240 million worldwide. The film became a cultural phenomenon, beloved for its blend of humor, supernatural adventure, and unforgettable soundtrack. The film's success led to sequels, comic books, cartoons, video games, and a massive line of merchandise, including apparel and toys. From its characters to its theme song, Ghostbusters left an indelible mark in pop culture, proving that Aykroyd's vision, combined with a brilliant cast, talented director, and a hit song, was truly something special.